towards the end of the program. And then that's where we support you through supporting your project to the correct entities that have relevance to your project. And that's how we can support you to get investment. Now, investment will come from the entity itself, right? We can do the introductions, we can do the actual due diligence, but then taking it forward, it will become as how beneficial the project will be towards that specific entity, and then hopefully an investment will happen from that project. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think we're a biotech company, so what you guys do here is kind of the core of literally what we do when it comes to the R&D and the piloting of the projects and the list of partners that you guys also have. So we're actually looking to have a commercialized in UAE. I've been here for quite a while. We've met with a couple of clients already. So I think the base would be like having a lot of R&D partnerships here to allow our team to have some capabilities in UAE here, establish our partnerships with like commercial presence in UAE. I think this is also an area where you guys can definitely help. And definitely also getting to know the landscape around the governmental regulations on these areas, because being a biotech company, there's a lot of sourcing relevant to the auditing processes that we do. And in these kind of areas, there is definitely some understanding that we need to have when it comes to the regulations in UAE. And I think that's really it.
All right. Well, you're very clear and straightforward, so I don't need to add anything to that. Allah ya'afik.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
So Imdad from Belgium. So as we are pretty much aware of the European ecosystem, so this will give me the opportunity to understand the ecosystem in UAE. And our interest mainly is to expand the operation in Middle East.
Okay.
And this will give us, let's say, a jump start. And this is what we are looking for.
Lovely. Where are you based in Belgium?
We are based in Ghent, which
Okay.
is the ecosystem setup.
Yeah, I heard it. This is what I was going to ask. Okay, that's the correct place to be based. And I think that area has a lot of similarities to Sharjah as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like a smaller city, very focused. So I think you're in the right location.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
I believe the whole theme has been sustainability and food security. So we have got three pillars. Number one, we already have carbon credits which can be sold right now. We just generated over the last 1 week. We have announced that, which means there's 1.4 million credits that we have today sitting on our shelf. We want to sell that off as soon as possible.
Credits?
Yeah, carbon credits.
Okay.
Right? That's number one. The number two is because we're a risk management organization, connecting insurance players and investors to sustainability projects becomes our second big ask. The third big ask is working directly with the government on their food security initiative from an agricultural perspective, because we currently have about 5 million acreage of land, or specifically in Southeast Asia for agriculture perspective. So this becomes our biggest three asks.
So you say it's your biggest three asks. You've obviously done your research.
Yeah.
So what do you have your eye on?
Okay, so when it comes to risk management, LMKR becomes our biggest to work with organization as well as with Shell Energy, because currently we already pitched with Shell Energy in Singapore, so we're in talks with them. So collaborating with them makes a big more ask for us. Then when it comes to working with banks and insurance players, Middle East has become very interesting for us. Most of the players, Saudi as well as UAE, has been talking to us, but we want to make those conversations more, communication or when it realizes to a value where we can work together as well.
Okay. So is there a question in that?
No, there's no question. There's no question. That's my
All right. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello.
Hello.
Another European company in here, French one. So coming from Paris, it's a bit different the way we do business in there, and it's very interesting for us to see another landscape as a starting point to access the Middle East.
Okay.
And to start from Sharqa rather than Dubai or another city, it's a bit interesting as an infrastructure.
Right.
So we're very, very interested and excited in the networking opportunities. Our target is very clear to see the opportunities of the cooperations, because our end game is implementing a proof of concept. Okay. So we want to see how we can, through the networking, get to to a very clear partnership to that end result. Also, to better understand the landscape and how business is done in the Middle East through something from China. So,
You won't regret starting from China, I can assure you.
yeah,
It's a more accessible market, let me tell you that.
thank you.
Marjane, you want to speak? No. Well, if that's all, I'd like to get you on to start with the program. Just welcoming you one more time. I hope that what we offer right now is in par with your expectations. And we take criticism very lightly. And criticism always helps us grow. So if you have any comments, any concerns, anything that you feel that you need to understand more, please let us know. And we'll try to improve on spot, on ground, to give you whatever you guys need and for you guys to get the main benefit out of the program. Right? Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Asha and I'm the SAIA lead. I think I spoke to all of you already. So first we're going to start with my colleague Nazgul. She's going to present quickly the park, and then we'll start the workshop with Invest in Sharjah. Thank you, Aisha. Assalamu alaikum everyone. We welcome you at the Sharjah Research Technology Innovation Park. As you say, ahlan wa sahlan. So I'm trying to learn a little bit of Arabic language, which is beautiful. So first of all, I would like to also welcome and congratulate all the companies that were shortlisted to SAIA Program. And many thanks for choosing Sharjah Research Technology Innovation Park. I believe you made the right choice. Because here we provide the whole innovation ecosystem support. So first of all, we operate as a free zone. So we already had questions here. You can register with us. The procedure is simple and straightforward. And we provide licensing, visa support, and also we have beautiful state-of-art facility here, starting from flexi-desk, co-working spaces, SME offices. And also one of our competitive advantages is that we have our own laboratory, SAIA, equipped with the laser cutting, 3D printing equipment, electronics, so everything that startups would need for piloting their projects, for making POC, and also as located in University City of Sharjah, which has around 22 universities, all the 47,000 students and 2,000 PhDs, we are the great opportunity to link with R&Ds, with PhDs, with students that wish to become interns or be part of interesting and exciting innovation projects. So here, as you can see, we operate as the whole innovation ecosystem development, and we are here to support you. And whenever you need anything, we're here to assist you and to provide all the support and help. And also, we, apart from that, we have a good partnership relations with also government organization as being government-supported park, and also to industries. So Sharjah itself also represents a good potential. Bear in mind its strategic location. We are the only Emirates that connects both East Coast and West Coast approximately to the biggest markets like Abu Dhabi and Dubai, but at the same time we provide the most competitive cost advantages for startups, especially for those that in need for additional investments. So here you can have better options for you, more flexible to start operating in the region, not only in UAE, but also it's open doors for you for MENA region as a whole. So we welcome you and congratulations again, and thank you so much. Shukran. Thank you, Nazgul. Before our first workshop, we'll start with our video.
Sharjah Research Technology and Innovation Park, a dynamic ecosystem fostering unprecedented innovation. the embodiment of leadership and the realization of futuristic visions. A global launchpad for emerging technologies and startups. A pioneering platform for the growth and promotion of sustainable practices. A ground zero for cutting-edge robotic solutions. Equipped with top-tier innovation facilities. A playground for additive manufacturing and 3D printing to flourish. A cradle for nurturing and empowering human capital. Fostering growth and knowledge in the younger generation. A nurturing space for startups and entrepreneurs. A hub promoting diversity and the advancement of women in technology. A nexus for productive networking and impactful business deals. SRTI Park. A fast lane for innovation where ideas gain momentum. Your partner in progress.
So I'm delighted to invite to the stage our partners, Invest in Sharjah FDI office, to facilitate the first workshop about doing business in UAE. Please welcome Hamad Shamsi, Regional Investment Promotion Manager.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good morning. I hope my voice is clear. Yes. Sure? I don't need the microphone then. Well, my name is Hamad Al-Shamsi, and today I'm representing Sharjah FDI office. Assalamu alaikum everyone. So my name is Hamad Al-Shamsi, and today I'm representing Sharjah FDI office in the capacity of Regional Investment Promotion Manager. So today's presentation is going to be about showcasing Sharjah's vast opportunities investments, its business ecosystem, and reasons of why you should invest in Sharjah now. So let's start by talking about the strategic location of the UAE. As you can see, the UAE stands 8 hours within 2/3 of the world's population, giving any company that starts in the UAE access to markets in the Middle East. Now, talking more about the UAE and how it ranked in many indices around the world, top indices, but one that I want to focus on was by the UN Technologies Index in 2023. The UAE was rated the number one Arab country that's ready to embrace advanced technologies. What that means is the UAE is way ahead of its peers and countries when it comes to implementing technologies and fostering advanced manufacturing and innovation. Talking now about the UAE's economic overall picture, we can see that in 2022, the UAE ranked the second largest economic powerhouse in the MENA region with $507 billion. It also attracted $23 billion in the same year. Now, let's look at a closer look at the map of Sharjah. As you can see, Sharjah is the only emirate that has access to the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean through Khan port. Sharjah is also home to Sharjah International Airport, which is home to the largest budget airline carrier, Air Arabia. Let's not forget that Sharjah has 3 seaports and 1 airport and 1 inland port container port. Now, if I'm going to talk about reasons of why you should invest in Sharjah, they are listed here, but I'll tell you more later on why you should invest now and talk more about the incentives and talking more about the incentives that are available right now to any company to leverage from. So talking about Sharjah's economy, in 2023, Sharjah's GDP was around $39 billion. It attracted $2.75 billion, which I'm very glad to announce that Sharjah was rated the 5th fastest city in the world in attracting FDI at $2.75 billion. Sharjah sold to more than 66,000 SMEs, which attracted in that year resulted in the creation of around 3,000 jobs. Now, Sharjah has a very diverse ecosystem. We have 6 free zones, 2 general free zones, which are Sharjah Airport International Free Zone and Hamouria Free Zone. In addition to that, we have 4 specialized free zones, one which we are sitting in right now, Sharjah Research and Technology Park, which is aimed at attracting companies in the field of technology. We also have Sharjah Publishing City, which is the world's first publishing city free zone. In addition, we have Sharjah Healthcare City and Sharjah Media City, which is working on creating and fostering and attracting companies and industries of media and creative industries. Now, as you can see, some of the benefits of setting up in the free zones, we see that you can set up your license within 2 days. However, in some free zones, you can get your license within 45 minutes or 1 hour. Now, post-Corona, we did an extensive research with PwC to find the most potential the sectors which has the most potential for growth in the future. And these are the sectors that we came up with: advanced manufacturing, green tech, mobility and logistics, human capital and innovation, health and well-being, agri-food technology, and culture and tourism. Now let me talk about what we do as an FDI office. I would like you all to consider us as your personal consultants, because that's really what we are. We help you in setting up your business from A to Z. We give you advice on where to set up your company. We even help you connect with other companies or investors for collaborations. And the special part that we do, or one of the initiatives that the FDI office did, was creating Sharjah Investor Services Center, which is aimed at supporting the aftercare of the companies after they set up. So I want to keep this photo on. I'll just go to the next slide to show you some of the services that we offer in Sharjah Investor Services Center, which is called SAIA, which literally translates to the word happy in Arabic. So we hope that anyone who comes to SAIA is happy. So as you can see, we are the only center that provides mainland services and free zone services. We have partnerships with Sharjah Research Technology Park, Sharjah Media City, and Sharjah Publishing City, where you can do all your work through our center. So let's go back to the photo I would like you to remember this. So we created, when the FDI office first started, whenever we would attract any investments or any inquiries or any leads, we would, send them to the Sharjah Development Department, or we would send them to the free zones. We would lose track of the investor. And sometimes along that journey, he'll hire a consultant, he'll get lost. And what the feedback we kept hearing back was that the investors were having a bad experience starting up in Sharjah. So that's why we came up with this concept, to try and improve any investors or entrepreneur journey in Sharjah and try to give Sharjah a better image when it comes to setting up your business. So as you can see, it's a lounge. You can come. We do have specialty coffee as well. You can see that there is no ticket counter system. You will sit, come, have a seat. The employees will come to you to do your take your paperwork or give you advice or consultation, and then you can do most of the work online. You don't have to come to the center itself. Among many of the services we do also, as mentioned, not only the free zones, we do the mainland and also municipality electricity. You don't have to visit any entity, and because of our work in Sharjah and Riyadh and our close collaboration with all our partners and government entities, we do help every investor, and we go that extra mile for every investor to help them get whatever they need. I did mention earlier that I'm going to say why you should invest in Sharjah now. So, have anyone heard of the $300 billion initiative? Anyone? Okay, so several years ago, the UAE leadership started a program called the $300 billion initiative under Emirates Development Bank. So what they did was, the aim of this fund is to finance and also invest in companies in 5 sectors. The same sectors that we mentioned, except for culture and tourism and healthcare. So they will fund you if you are in the solar, advanced manufacturing, what else? Let's go back to the 5 sectors. So if you're working with these 5 sectors, you have the chance to get financing. Another thing that the bank did was they outsourced the due diligence work to 5 fintech companies, the biggest one being Beehive. You can check it out. So anyone who can apply, given that you have all the documents, you can get the reply within 5 days. And the bank offers corporate loans that are unbeatable or unmatchable by any other bank, because the aim of this initiative is not to get profit or make money, it's to bring the know-how and technologies into the UAE. Also, another initiative that companies in manufacturing can make of use right now was one that was started by the Ministry of Advanced Technologies, Ministry of Advanced Manufacturing and Technology, which is called Make It in the Emirates. So any company that approaches the ministry and gets the Make It in the Emirates certificate, they will get incentives when it comes in terms of taxes or exporting. In addition, as you can see, the UAE is signing SAIA agreements with many countries, giving any company an edge working in the UAE, making use and leveraging this agreement to their benefit. I think the first country we signed with was India, which is one of the biggest trading partners in the UAE. However, the exact details of the SAIA agreement, I can't recollect right now, but you can look it up and you find very good information there. So please scan this QR code where you can reach the Sharjah DIOs directly, and you can download the study about the 7 sectors that we have. And I guess that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you. If you have any questions. Your company is based in Sharjah. I already overheard you. I know that you have a tour, I think, program. We can exchange business cards, and then maybe I'd like to extend this invitation to everyone to visit Sharjah Investor Services Center, whoever's based in the UAE. You can meet us, my colleague Shamsa as well here from the center. If you have any inquiries, we'll be more than happy to answer them. It's in Al Qasba. So it's.
We're going to share the location.
Okay, that's great.
See, as I briefly mentioned in my introduction, that we would like to set up a metrology center, technical center where we can do measurements. So, can we get fundings also for this kind of a setup?
You're talking about funding from angel investors or from the bank?
Investors.
From investors. Now, we don't really. So what we okay, let me tell you about how we do that. On I think Sharak, which is Sharjah to yes, based in the research lab, is one of the programs that will help you find angel investors if you start up with them, or even funding maybe from somewhere. But in regards to our work, we don't do that. However, you can participate in many of the roundtables and the events that Sharjah DIFS hosts. During these network events, you can do networking and you'll meet many investors probably who are interested.
Also,
But how big is the operation you're talking about?
see, this would be like an initial investment of nearly, let us say, around 200,000 euros. So this.
And what does it take? Do you need a warehouse?
We need a
lab?
space, and space of nearly, let us say, 500 square feet is enough.
Okay. Is it office space or is it a lab?
It's a lab.
It's a lab.
It's a lab where put the machine, metrology machines,
You didn't start right now in theory? Yes.
we have not started yet.
Okay.
We already have one entity in Dubai. We are doing the medical devices.
Okay. And did you get approvals from the ministry or what for that activity in Dubai?
MOH, we have already applied for registrations for the products which we are cancer, like cancer. So that's what we are working on. But this tech center, we want to do it in Sharjah.
I think you need to visit us at the office and we need to have like 1 hour chat to better understand your business so I can give you the proper consultation where you should sit down. Definitely I'll share my then if you can share my business card with everyone. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, so now it's time for the SAIA participants to present their companies. This time it's important that all companies here would listen and try to understand how you can cooperate to create more impact for society. Each company. Each company will have a 3-minute chart to pitch. You can see the timer on the laptop. Allow me to welcome on stage first, Frosty Box.
So, I'm going to be reading from here. So, waste management is a worldwide challenge, and with the rapid urbanization and economic growth, we can notice that, for example, Dubai has generated more than 2.7 million tons of organic waste annually recently. And as the UAE hosted the COP 2028 with the United Nations last year and declared that 2024 is the year of sustainability, we think that the urgency to address the issue of management of organic waste has never been greater. And this is where basically Protibox comes in. So basically, hello everyone. Thank you for putting me first, no stress. My name is Monder, and for the past 3 years, I've been working with our team, as you can see, on trying to solve the issue of waste management well, in Europe and all over the world. And the good news is that we have finally found the suitable, innovative solution that can tackle radically this problem. And again, thank you so much. I'm honored to be here to present Protibox. So our solution is very straightforward. It's just 14 days. Protibox transforms organic waste into insect flour and biofertilizers. Our innovative, modular, and efficient solution leverages AI and IoT together to enhance the natural bioconversion of these insects that we're working with, creating high quality and products. But most importantly, we are targeting to lower the emissions of CO2 when it comes to such processes. So basically, we have a fully automated compact container system that manages organic waste with advanced technology and also two internationally recognized patents. Our process is very simple. We start with gathering the food waste. We work on site. It's a container. And basically after that, we setting up the container. We take care of the reading of the waste with the insects. After that, we harvest the end products. I cannot also forget to mention that one container has an estimated value of generation of resources of 10,000 euros per month per container. What else? So in here, highlighting our innovation, so Protibox equals innovative solution, where we have a compact, automatized, fully automatized container. Inside of it, we have the robots. We work on site, which help us to lower the CO2 emissions of this process, the modular and eco-design of this solution, and high added value of these end products. This is basically a glimpse of our end products. Our business model is focusing on 3 main pillars: selling the contractualized farms, reselling of the end products, and last but not least, the service provision of maintenance. Our traction, we have been all over the place, but mainly in Europe. We have won recently the Wave of Change challenge. We have a label of Thailand Startup Challenge. We have been also finalists for the Baudelaire Environnement in Paris, and we have been in the Web Summit Qatar where we met Ablaziz and we came here. Our action plan is very straightforward. So 1 month when partner identification and selection, manufacturing and the setup of the administrator, and hopefully deployment and the scale up. After that, we can talk about the fundraising. Our partners are all over the place and all over the world. We mainly work with startup organization support in France and research institutions in Brazil. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Protibox. And now we have Transtrack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
You can start.
Okay. Hi folks, this is Prashant here from Transitory. I'm one of the co-founders. I'm presenting you the risk management platform today to showcase data integrity in climate action.
Can I just switch on the mic?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay, let's move on. The problem we are tackling is a $56 trillion ESG market, which currently lacks a unified solution for supply chain management integrated with social and environmental impact. The solution that we are offering today is an ESG risk management platform powered by AI and blockchain, which driving data assurance to identify, mitigate, and assess your risk and financial imbalances with sustainability initiatives. The product we have built is a digital MRV risk suite, which enables activity tracking, risk mapping, as well as showcasing the climate action. Now, we are uniquely positioned with our competitors, because we have the first party data access, enabling us to build the AI predictive models, which also shows us the particular price imbalance model and carbon portfolio risk management. Our business model is very simple. It's a tier-based SaaS model approach that you're working currently, catering towards the needs of the clients. The milestones we achieved, we have been in 4 different countries, 6 different major projects, 5 million hectares of land under management. We've raised pre-seed funding, top-tier investors out of India, Southeast Asia. We've been part of the global accelerator programs. In 1 or 2 days, we'll be part of one of the largest tire manufacturer company operating out of Indonesia. We're doing a sustainability project with them. And the last but not least, the last 1 week, we have been sanctioned about 120,000 carbon credits, and with an extension of 1.4 million carbon credits that we'll be selling. Apart from that, our GTM in the particular UAE market, in the first 6 to 12 months, we would love to operate with organizations to implement and strategize sustainability initiatives, and to deploy our risk models with organizations which already have structural data of the sustainability initiative to show their risk analysis. And continually, we would work and expand with the government on their sustainability, agriculture, and food security, more focus on Emirates Sustainability Agriculture Label, finance framework, the green tech and guarantee, loan and guarantees, supply chain financing, and food security data platform integrated with our risk model, definitely. And the last but not the least, the UAE's impact, where they could go ahead and invest or boost their food security by investing in agricultural products out of Southeast Asia and India. So the team that we have put together is our CEO comes directly from the investment side of things. He's worked in AgTech and innovation. I myself come from the oil major companies, worked over with digital products from various big organizations of India, Southeast Asia, as well as in Europe. Before this, I've been in the carbon accounting space. We've got a dedicated carbon accounting tool, members out of South Korea as well as Leeds, London. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, next we'll have smart tax.
My name is Iqbal. I'm representing Smartens from Belgium. So we are in the deployment of AI-based SaaS solutions in the waste and the recycling space. So this company is now existing from almost 2017, and we are recently announced as one of the fastest growing company in EMEA by Deloitte. So we have been in the market and deployed almost 45,000 solutions in the garbage container and bins worldwide, and we are a revenue generating company and a profit making company. So the problem that we are trying to solve is in 2 parts: waste management and recycling management. In the waste management sector, the main problem is on the collection efficiency, on the collection side. Second part is on the asset optimization. Where do you place your bins and the containers, in which part, why not here, why not there? The second part of the problem that we solve is on the recycling sector, where we solve contamination. For example, 79% of the waste is going to the landfill, which is almost not acceptable anymore. We have to go down to 1%. And we solve all of these problems by having 2 segments of the solutions. One focusing on the waste collection side, and the other based on image and video analysis solution, SaaS-based solution on the recycling side. So I will just quickly go through it because I don't have too much time. So this is the market that we are tackling, is a $5 billion market, and if you see there are 2 segments: waste collection and the recycling market, and this is more or less equally spread out. The business model is a completely SaaS-based solution, but we also have a hardware component because we are enabling hardware-enabled kind of SaaS. So we have a recurring service revenue as well as a fixed price hardware that we deploy. So as I mentioned that we have been deploying almost 45,000 bins in 15 countries worldwide. Biggest customers, for example, Suez in France. Then we have deployed the world's largest city deployment of 11,000 bins and containers in the city of Edinburgh. So these are the biggest customers worldwide. We have around 100 plus B2B customers that we are deploying. The founders are coming from the corporate industry. We have around 25 years of experience in the corporate, from ex-Cisco, ex-Thomson kind of guys. And we are raising now around 3 million euros to go to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we have our
Hello everyone. So let me introduce SAIA. First of all, let me tell you certain facts. 66% out of the market analysis of the drivers are thinking of turning green to electrical vehicles. However, the concerns they have now is related to the high price of the electrical vehicle, to the range anxiety, and the charging infrastructure availability. The first two concerns have been solved by the OEMs. Now, electrical vehicles prices are getting low. The range anxiety is almost higher than the ICE, internal combustion engine cars, or the same. And we are solving the third problem, which is the charging infrastructure. So, at SAIA, we are the first EV charging aggregating platform in the whole MENA region. So let me tell you what challenges are being faced right now. Okay? For challenges are related to the customer sides and to the business sides. Customer sides, the EV owners have got to juggle between several apps to find the nearest charging points. They have to deal with different payment methods. They also have to suffer from idle funds in unused wallets. The fleet managers suffers from getting their electrical fleets charged all over the different roads of the UAE or over the MENA region. From the business side, the facilities, the business facilities, the hospitality, as malls, as hotels and resorts, suffer from monetizing their EV charging infrastructure facility they have. Plus, the CPOs suffer from utilizing the whole working hours of their chargers. So, the solution for all of this, we providing at SAIA a comprehensive solution. So, from the customer side, we offer a unified app that consolidates all of their charging needs, plus an enterprise solution for the EV fleets. From the business side, we offer a unified platform that streamlines their operations and enhances their customer experience. So why now? As you know, there is a lot of initiatives now for turning green with the rapid EV adoption by people, with the focus on the environmental aspects, the increased focus on the environmental aspects, as well as the infrastructure opportunities development that are present here with a strategic location. By launching in this market right now, we are not following the trends, we are setting up the trends. The EV market size, we have got here in the MENA region a total addressable market exceeding $1.4 billion, with a compound annual growth rate exceeding 35% in the next 4 years. We are targeting this growing demand, offering unlimited opportunities for growth and expansion. So, as you well know right now, we are a platform connecting the EV drivers and the fleets with a vast network of charging stations, either to CPOs or to hospitality facilities, all over one app where they can charge and pay. Our unique blend of the B2B and the B2C serves the entire EV ecosystem. Let me tell you that we are connecting the drivers with the service providers and the facilities. We facilitate the connection of all of them. As a competition, right now there are global competitors in the world. However, there is no one addressing this issue in the MENA market. So we've got an opportunity to offer a localized solution with a global standard. Okay, I have to stop right here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so some participants are actually joining virtually. I'll play the recording about their question. Oh, sorry. Before starting the virtual, we'll start with Natrify. Sorry for that.
So it's been a while since I pitched in front of anyone, so it's useful as things. Okay, so on average, around consumers consume around 70,000 microplastics annually, so every single one of us consumes around at least one Visa card per day here, and that is usually caused by the rate of pollution that we have reached here today. And even though all of us kind of consider this an environmental issue and somewhat a health issue, but also it's a business issue. Because most businesses that actually want to go green, like major FMCGs and all of these people, they have a lot of initiatives and a lot of money that's put in to go green here. But what are they faced with? They can either continue using their current plastics, which are toxic or non-biodegradable with, or they can go to one of the microplastics that exists currently in the market, which way they would need to pay a huge premium, which is not sustainable. And even after that, a lot of the products are not actually biodegradable to compose with these specific conditions, which leads us to the same cycle again. And that is exactly why we came here and we tackled this. What we offer is a product called Adigide, which is developed through our genetically modified bacteria, which has developed in-house and we have proprietary over. Our products have the same characteristics as regular plastics, but without the environmental damage. And we're the only ones globally that has a sustainable product that is offered at the same selling price as like regular plastic, so it can be done at scale. So when we look at this, and I'm offering like this amazing solution here, so why hasn't anyone done it? One of the main advantages and why we were able to actually reach this is the higher yield that our bacteria was able to generate allowed for us to be able to be competitive commercially with sustainable margins, while all of the capital machines that are done are manufactured locally, so it allows for much lower capital costs, and our bioprocess is incredibly efficient, so it allows for the process to be done in a much lower pace. This is kind of how the cycle operates. It starts with the bacteria feeding on our, or on the substrates, then the fermentation process where the bacteria accumulates some the polymer inside of its own cell. After that, we extract this polymer from the bacteria itself. We generate it into whatever packaging application we need, anywhere between bags to bottles. And then after that, once the consumer uses it, they can dispose it anywhere, and it biodeggrades naturally into CO2 and H2O without any additional materials. Right now, we have already a licensee in the US where we signed a contract with them. Their starting facility is 1,000 tons, reaching 70,000 in only 3 years, and generating a total contract value of around $25 million. They already did kind of tests on utensils and passed all of the main characteristics test needs. Right now, the plastic market is one of the largest global markets over there, and specifically in the MENA region here, the bioplastic market is nowhere to be found. We're the first movers here, so we believe that this is one of the highest scaling opportunities, specifically in the MENA region, where Natrify is targeting by the year 2027 to get around $250 million of that market. How we make money is we have developed this technology, and we believe that the fastest way to scale it is kind of licensing it. So we operate based on a licensing model and a joint venture model for the bigger manufacturers. What we usually do is it's very straightforward. They get the royalty, they get the technology. We develop all of the facilitations to allow for that technology to be manufactured in the facilities. Then we get a royalty and the upfront fee for the license as we move forward. Right now, Natrify, as we mentioned, they have no competitors in the MENA region and no actual direct competitors globally. But if we compare it to other bioplastics that exist in the market, we will find that it's the most sustainable, and not only on that front, it's the most cost-effective by far long shot. Right now, our upfront licensees that we're targeting for this year will generate us around $10 million of upfront revenue by the fourth quarter, and the cost of our facility is one of the lowest in the market at $1 million per 1,000 tons, which is by far a lot lower than all competitors. And our current margins is at around 84% while doing the licensing. Right now, Natrify is targeting by the year 2028 to minimize around 1.9 million tons of carbon emissions and having a total production and circulation of around $640,000, which will generate us in the year 2028, as I mentioned, around $250 million in revenue. We already have raised 2 rounds from institutional investors, one which is Terra VC and some of the largest angel investors in the region. And right now, the cost of the pilot facility that we're looking to do in UAE here in partnership with one of the facilitators is around $350,000 in cost. Our team is led by more than 50 years of experience with me, Abdul Atrush, as its founder and CEO. I'm a Force 1330 founder and an ex-UNEP, and Burhan Mustafa, our tech lead. She has Master of Science in Molecular Biology. Thank you so much, and so sorry for the attack.
Thank you. The next company is Darko, and they shared their recordings with us. They're joining us virtually. Can you guys hear?
The hub rate is very low. And because our different apart is the C60 country, moving and everybody, this is the project element. I think we are in the development of the not right now to take the energy output because we are currently this comparison between total demand and this comparison between and physical demand. To solve this problem, our solution is mainly divided into two parts, hardware and system. The hardware is the robot itself. And because our robot apart is the two things in language, motor induction, pressure, and wiring. To guarantee recognize the removal of the dust and the air to enable overlap, it is suitable between wood and dry to make mold. It's IoT integrated and 25 years back. Hello everybody, this is the project element. I think we are using the development of renewable energy and water to move further to make the world better. You know, for example, 50% of the energy output is produced in the current element. 50% between first time the year and just 1% between and 50 times a year. To solve this problem, our solution is mainly divided into two parts, hardware and software. The hardware is the robot itself. And because our robot apart is the key stage between technologies, motor induction, brushing, and wiring. To guarantee 99 removal of the dust and air to make overbalance, it is suitable between wet and dry cleaning modes. It's IoT integrated and 25 years lifetime product, which is the same lifetime expected for the solar panels. This is a good example about from the software that is IoT platform, in which you can control your robot or your opportunity and simply from your phone or laptop or Wi-Fi. By using our robot, you will save movement, boost your energy, reduce your office, reduce your screen time, and absolutely you will save your panels. Since our robots are system and specified to be placed on your panel, and we have a very strong supply chain. This is a quick video about how our robots are working in real life. Regarding the business model, it's mainly divided into two parts. The direct sales, in which customers can buy the robot and phone, and the payment model, in which customers can get benefits from the cleaning service, but without any needed investment context from their side, and an specific terms and conditions. Regarding the market size in the MENA region, our TAM is $720 million, our TAM is $500 million, our TAM as in the industry. Regarding the competition, and regardless the traditional training methods and the technical issues, there is only one competitor worldwide that has the same technology that we have, but it's missing to the switchability between dry and wet cleaning modes. So we are winning the competition and we have a very strong fast technical support, and our credit cost is low regarding and in comparison with the system cost in comparison with the other solutions. We have a very big traction in the region. We have clients in Jordan, KSA, Yemen, Egypt, USA, and absolutely UAE. Our revenues starting from 2019 reaching 2023 is exceeded $1.6 million. We are achieving 4 million liters water saving per year, 18 gigawatt hour of energy production per year, and helping in reduction the CO2 emissions by 10,000 tons per year. Our team has more than 45 years of accumulated experience in the field. And in addition to all previous mentioned milestones, we are seeking a partnership to meet our demands in the region. The $1 million will go to the marketing, the growth operations, manufacturing facilities, and for sure, we will invest in our R&D part, the very important part in that. We will be happy to answer all your questions and get in touch with you. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so this is the recording from DEPCO, and if you have any questions, Bilal from DEPCO is here at the back.
I can answer all of your questions.
So next we have with you.
I'd like to introduce you to this palm oil plantation and its owner, Ahmad. Ahmad and his family has for generations planted palm oil trees, but today they are facing increasing challenges both from regulations and climate risks. Climate change is having a lot of impact on the industries, especially agriculture globally. And currently, it requires extensive data and monitoring to be able to better monitor and predict those risks and to help farmers manage them. However, the current process is expensive, it's not sufficiently accurate due to limited data, and it's often time-consuming to collect this information. I spent over 14 years of engineering and become very passionate to provide better access to data and database solutions to enable reducing of climate risks and enable more successful and profitable industries. We even provide solution that collects high accuracy data and empowers farmers to build sustainable future. We are providing software that makes use of unique data sources and enable farmers to meet regulation requirements, enable them to comply with reporting requirements, and improve the climate resilience of their farms. We build digital twin that is based on satellite observation data, hyperspectral imaging and sensor from the field, allowing the farmers to benefit from this solution and enabling them to improve accuracy and analysis speed as it has been validated with many of our partners. The competitive advantage of our solution comes from unique models and high quality data that enables us to create high customer demand. We are working not just with farmers, but also clusters, farmer associations, and financial institutions to give them access to this high quality data. And this creates competitive advantages for our company due to scalability, quality, and granularity of insights we are able to provide. For Ahmad, the solution has a lot of benefits to reduce his cost, improve better planning for crop rotations, and improve regulatory and certification requirements, and his ability to meet them. We work both with farmers as well as standards bodies and also investors. And we already have a lot of interest in this solution. We have a lot of great feedback from the customers and are targeting a huge market opportunity with this product. We have a plan to achieve this market capture and also have a business model that allows us to build a sustainable business and successful business. We have a team with expertise in engineering, product development, legal and insurance, analytics, as well as engineers and data scientists. We already have received several technology awards, including in agricultural sector, and with your support, we can enable new product capabilities, expand to new geographies, and establish new collaborations. Please join us to make agriculture more sustainable.
Okay, so next we'll have Takia from Egypt.
Hello, my name is Max. I'm the co-founder and CEO at SAIA. At SAIA, we repurposed overstock product with the click of a button. We are an SDG-aligned application marketplace model, highly scalable and API integrated. We got great traction in Egypt, and we're launching the UAE as we speak. The problem of overstock simply is a mismatch between supply and demand. However, it costs the region $23 billion yearly. For us, obviously, it's a multi-billion-dollar market opportunity. A few reasons why the problem actually is being upheld. One is the moment it's been labeled as overstock product, it enters a pricing vacuum and it becomes inert until it's too late, and then there are solutions that are inadequate. They're both offline. One is disposal, which is very costly on top of the sunk cost in the P&L, and discounts, which means that the truck with product is being driven off to a brick and mortar shop and being sold for a symbolic price. Our end-to-end solution obviously is a technical solution. We are selling and delivering overstock from suppliers, direct warehouses directly to consumers. It's a B2C model, alternative sales channel for the suppliers, which is much better, and for the consumers always on discounted products. Our model, as we're currently filling the supply side, here in the UAE, we also take care of the logistics completely. We do that through API integrations with big players, 5 big players we're currently working with. How do we earn money? There are multiple options. So we see 5 here depicted. We're currently earning money through a commission per transaction, but that will become multiple through our data-based evolution. The supply chain, in a nutshell, in the UAE, we're earlier in the supply chain, as I explained. In Egypt, we're slightly later working with hypermarkets and grocery stores. We've been doing in Egypt actually pretty well. Since the moment we received our first investment, we've grown double-digit on both orders as well as GMV generated. We've completed over 15,000 orders and have an accumulated GMV of close to $100,000. What separates us from competition is the fact that our co-founder is from the region, speaks the language, understands the culture, but even more importantly, we're the only ones who are supplier sourced. Our investment offering is $500,000. Half of it has already been subscribed. 3 pillars, typically tech, people, and marketing. In this round, we're focusing on building talent, hiring key talent for our fundament for expansion in the region. Hence the fact that we have recently adopted our new CMO on the company. We've got 55 years of commercial experience altogether, with 11 people working out of Egypt. Our vision, leveraging on a highly scalable data-driven technology platform, reaching across product verticals, and always with the view of matching supply sustainability with affordability. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we have the last company, Alfred.
Hello everyone, this is Angel Imdad, founder of Everyday Go-Green. One of the biggest problems is of waste, not only in Pakistan but all around the world. It emits so much of greenhouse gases, impacting our environment and ultimately human health. But not anymore, because Everyday Go-Green is here to disrupt the conventional way of waste management. We provide waste collection, recycling, and waste trading services using indigenous communities, females, and transgenders. We also provide our clients to track their waste being generated, recycled, and the carbon footprint decreased through our waste KPI dashboard. At the moment, we generate our revenue by selling the waste to the recyclers. We have our own product line called Zero. And lastly, our ISO trainings and audit services. Up till now this year, we were able to generate a revenue of 12.5 million by treating 250,000 plus kgs of waste, and were able to reduce the carbon footprint for our client and help them reach their HDD goals as well. We have been doing pretty good in the physical trading market of waste, which allows us to enter the digitalization of this. We are building a marketplace for the waste management trading, which will allow us to connect the waste sellers with the recyclers. This will allow the waste recyclers to have 24/7 access, easy access to their waste recycling requirements. Pakistani industry generates over 12 million tons of waste every month, We will be targeting 1% in the next 2 years. Using the SC funds for upcoming 6 months, we will be trading 3,500 plus tons of waste at our platform, which will generate us a commission fee of 4.2 million rupees for the 6 months of SC fund. Talking about the competitors, Kabadi Walas and the waste management companies has been in the market since forever, but they do not have the digitalization of the waste data. Thus, the connection between the scrap dealer and recyclers is decreased and there is no track of carbon footprints calculation. We have tested this model with our clients and partnerships at the moment. Talking about the team, me myself is an environment expert having 5+ years of experience in the waste management field. My CFO is ACCA and my COO has headed some of the businesses in the past as well. We are targeting to revolutionize the waste trading market in Pakistan, having more employment opportunities and digitalization of the waste data here, which will enable us to enter the carbon credit market in Pakistan. And lastly, looking forward to build alliances with all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone for your presentations. We will wrap up now the opening day of official part, and we'll invite you to take a group picture on the ground floor. From there, we'll take a short tour around SRTIP and our labs. You can then return back to the space and use it for meeting rooms and work, as the co-working space area will be open for you during the program. We will be sharing with you the calendar invites for mentorship sessions. Some of them will be online, and some of them will be virtually, and some of them will be here in the innovation lounge. Please check our WhatsApp group chat for the updates. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. See you here for the pitch training. Thank you. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Very good because of these guys.